Morning, students. I was talking about problems on discrete time convolution. Problems on discrete time convolution with equal width. So let us consider the problem 160. From u of n plus 2, x of n is equal to u of n plus 2 to u of n minus 2. U of n plus 2 minus u of n minus 2 means what? N plus 2 means starting from minus 2 up to plus 2. H of n is also having the same, right? Now I'll go for this. I'll sketch it already. Minus 2 to plus 2, minus 2 to plus 2. This is your x of n, this is your h of n. Okay, right? Now we'll have to go for what? X of k. How to do x of k? X of k is from minus 2 to plus 2. Minus 2 to plus 2, x of k. This is 0. H of minus k is also from the same point, no? Folding. After folding also, plus minus 2 will go to plus 2, plus 2 will go to minus 2. This is your h of minus k. And 0th value will be taken as n. This is n. N plus 2 is n minus 2. So since both of them are equal, we get four cases. Okay, case number 1. Case number 1 is what? As long as, now you take only edges, n plus 2, n minus 2. Case 1. As long as n plus 2 is less than minus 2, y of n is equal to 0. N plus 2 is less than 2 means minus 2 means what? N is less than minus 4. N is less than minus 4. Y of n is equal to 0. That means as long as this edge is before the minus 2, what is that? This one will be 0. Overlapping will be 0. Therefore, y of n is 0. Now, number of elements from minus 2 to plus 2 are what? 5 elements are there. Therefore, what is that? We should do it. Minus 2 to plus 2, 5 element. Don't subtract it, because when you are subtracting 2 minus of minus 2, 4. But there is a 0th element. Whenever in the discrete only it will happen. In case of continuous, you can subtract and you can check the width. But in case of discrete, you should be very much careful. So width will be from where to where? Width will be considered from subtracting plus 0th element, you should add it. So n plus 2, n minus 2. Case 2. Case 2, n plus 2. The right edge of the signal. Since the width is same, as long as the right edge of the signal lies between minus 2 to plus 2, the area goes on increasing. Once the right edge of the second signal reaches 2, left edge is reaching the minus 2 because width is same, right? So n plus 2 lies between minus 2 and plus 2, or n lies between minus 4 and 0. Okay, this is the overlapped area. 0. Sorry, not 0. This value is from where? Minus 2, no? Minus 2. So therefore, y of n is equal to summation k varies from minus 2 to n plus 2. 1 into 1 is 1, which is equal to n plus 2 plus 2 plus 1. B minus a, n plus 2 minus of minus 2 is plus 2. So therefore, what will you get? N plus 5. Okay, right. Now all it has reached up to what? 2. Now this edge is up to 2. Right edge of the second signal reached up to 2. Now it is crossing that. This is n plus 2. This is n minus 2. So case 3. Okay, right. When the right edge is moving between 2 to 6, let us say. The reason is the width of the second signal is what? 5 units. Okay, right. So therefore, what is that we have is, so it can move this way. Instead, better to take the left edge itself. That is very easy. Minus 2 plus 2. Okay, right. Case 2. Case 3 is what? N minus 2 lies between minus 2 and plus 2. Minus 2 and plus 2. or n lies between, okay, what is that we have? 0 to 4. 0 to 4. Y of n is equal to, area is goes on decreasing. This is the overlapped area. Will get negative for n. You can check it out later. Summation n varies from where to where? K varies from n minus 2 to 2, 1. Therefore, y of n is equal to 2 minus n plus 2 plus 1. Therefore, y of n is equal to 5 minus n. The last case. Left edge of the second signal n plus 2, n minus 2 is crossing 2. Case number 4. Case 4 is what? N minus 2 is greater than 2. No overlapping, no. That's why only greater. And when the no overlapping, answer is 0. When the answer is 0, don't take equal to. So n greater than 4. Y of n is equal to 0. That's how we should do it. Okay, right. Now you summarize the answer. Okay, right. 0 for what? N less than minus 4. And is equal to second case n plus 5. For n lies between minus 4 to 0 and is equal to 5 minus n for n lies between 0 and 4 and is equal to 0 for n greater than 4. N less than minus 4, 0. N less than minus 4 is nothing but what? N less than minus 4 is nothing but n plus 2 is less than minus 2. What do you mean by n plus 2 less than minus 2? N plus 2 less than minus 2 is nothing but n plus 2 less than minus 2 means what? No overlapping, just before this one. So therefore, what is that you get? No overlapping means answer will be 0, no? Therefore, we are getting answer 0. N is equal to minus 4. N is equal to minus 4 means what? N is equal to minus 4 means n plus 2 is equal to minus 2. N plus 2 is equal to minus 2 is nothing but n is equal to minus 4. So therefore, n plus 2 is equal to minus 2 means one element will be there. 1 into 1 you will get the answer as 1. N is equal to minus 4. Minus 4 plus 5 you will get the answer as 1. So when n plus 2 is equal to n plus 2 is equal n plus 2 is equal to minus 2, then n is equal to minus 4. So when this element is before this one, only one element will be there. Therefore, you will get the answer as what? Answer as 1 you will get. Only one element will be there. The last element will be over. Now, n plus 2. Next, n is equal to 0. Okay, 5 you will get. N is equal to 0, you will get 5. N is equal to 4, 5 minus 4, 1. Okay. N is equal to 4 means what? We check it here. N is equal to, n minus 2 is equal to 2 or n is equal to 4. When n minus 2 is equal to 2 means what? N minus 2 is equal to 2 means what? Only last element, n minus 2. This element is just below this one. Only one element will be there. Answer will be 1. Therefore, what is that we get? 4 means, n is equal to 4 means 5 minus 4, 1 you will get. N greater than 4 means what? N greater than 4 is nothing but what? Okay, n greater than 4 means n minus 2. N minus 2 is greater than 2. N minus 2 is greater than. So that means this edge is greater than 2. N minus 2 greater than 2 or n greater than 4. No overlapping, answer is 0. So here also this n minus 2 is gone. N minus 2 is gone beyond this. So that is how we should do it. So this is the way we should do this problem, right? Sketching is a little bit complex, but still this we can sketch it. Okay, right. Up to less than minus 4, 0. Minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This much will be there. Minus 4, we check it. Less than minus 4, 0. Minus 4, 1. Minus 4, 1. Minus 3. Minus 3, Minus 3 is 2. Minus 2. Minus 2 plus 5, 3. Minus 1 plus 5, 4. And 0, 5. And 1. So 0 after 0, 5 we will get. 1 means 5 minus 1, 4. Next case it will come to. Okay. 0 to 4. Okay, right. 0 to 4, it is next case we will get. Okay, right. At 2, its value is 3. At 3, its value is 2. At 4, its value is 1. Beyond 4, it is 0. This is the sketch of your signal y of n. Okay. That's how we should do it. Now, go for the next problem. Problem number 160. Now let us see y of n is equal to, sorry, x of n is equal to u of n minus u of n minus 10, and h of n is equal to u of n minus u of n minus 5. How to do this signal? Okay, right? So find x of n convolution with h of n. Okay, right? What is that we are going to get it? We all know that y of n is equal to, let us say, x of n convolution with h of n, which is equal to summation k varies from minus infinity to plus infinity, x of k into h of n minus k. X of k. X of k is what? X of k is, okay, before that you sketch the signal. X of n is ranging from where to where? 0, 0. U of n means up by 1 unit. Start at 0. 10 fall by 1 unit. But 10th element also gets subtracted. What will you get? 9. 0 to 9. Okay, right? This is your x of n. H of n is from where to where? At 0 up by 1 unit. And at 5, fifth element also gets subtracted. Up to 4 only we have elements. So 1, 1, H of n. Now, how to do this problem? Okay, I'll move to, so always write in the new page and full page it will come, right? Okay, now the width are different, and finite and unequal you will get 5 cases I said now. So therefore in this case you will get 5 cases. So how to do that? Okay, right. So now I'll start up with this. Okay, right. So this is 0. This is 10 on the k axis. It become x of k 0 to 10. 1.
0 to 9, sir.
Sorry, 0 to 9. 0 to 9. X of k, its value is 1. Okay, right. Now, for the second one. For the second one means 0 will be at, remains 0. 4 will go to minus 4. Okay, right. So, therefore, 0 and minus 4. Okay, right. This is h of minus k. When this become n, this is n minus 4. As I said, you will get 5 cases. What kind of 5 cases you will get it? One is 0, increasing, constant, decreasing, 0. So that kind of first case and last case will be 0 in this particular problem. Okay, right? Case number 1. As long as n minus 5. Case number 1. N is before 0, n less than 0. Since the answer is 0, I am not writing equal. Y of n is equal to 0 because no overlapping with first one. Second case, now it starts increasing. Now you count the number of, what is that? Elements. How many elements are there in the first one? 0 to 9, we have 10 elements. Next, 0 to 4, second one, 0 to 4, 5 elements are there. 0 to 4, 5 elements, 0 to 9, 10 elements because we include 0. Okay, right. So therefore, overlapped area is this much. This is 0. Okay, right. N lies between case 2. case 2. N lies between where to where. Now what you should do? Come, we have 5 elements. No, you like this. It is moving like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is moving like this. So right edge is, so when it comes to 0, what about this is at the left edge is at 0, complete overlapping will be there. Until that it is goes on increasing, it goes on increasing, right? So when it comes to this point, increasing will become constant. So now until that point you should take it. So what, so area is goes on increasing means what? 1, this is 0, 0, 0 will be there, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore, n lies between where to where? 0 to 4. When n lies between 0 to 4, the number of elements are goes on adding, increasing. So y of n is equal to summation k varies from 0 to n 1, which is equal to n minus 0 plus 1, which is equal to n plus 1. Okay, right. Second one. Second one. Okay. So now already we have moved up to what? We have moved up to 4. Up to 9 we can go, no? So case 3. And answer will be what? Answer you can predict it. N minus, all the elements are gets overlapped. How many elements are there? 5 elements are there. 5 elements means what? You have to multiply and add, no? 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1. 5 elements, all the 5 into 5 elements you will get it. 5, so you will get answer as 5. So shall we check it out? Constant. Case number 3. N lies between where to where? Within that only. So n has moved up to 4, no? So 4 to 9, because right edge is moving from here. So up to 4 we have moved. 4 to 9 is there, it's constant. When it is moving within this, it will be constant. Okay, right. Y of n is equal to, as I predicted, answer is 5. N minus 5 to k ranges from n minus 5 to n 1, which is equal to n minus n. N minus 5. Sorry, here we did mistake, na? N minus 4. This is n minus 4. This is n minus 4. This is n minus 4. That's why I am not getting the correct answer. 0 minus 4. When this is when 0 become n and minus 4 become n minus 4. So therefore, okay, because we have not considered left edge now. That's why the first 2 cases there was no problem. When you have considered left edge now automatically you are finding the mistake in this, right? So n minus 4. Okay, n minus 4 to n. N minus 4 to n. Therefore, what will you get? N minus n plus 4 plus 1. B minus a plus 1. Minus n plus n gets cancelled. Answer is 5. If I would have been taken n minus 5, no, answer would have been the 6. That is the wrong answer. I was predicted it and I know the answer. 5. How it is 5? Because number of elements in the second one is 5. All the 5 elements will have 5 elements of the second one will have to multiply with the first one, and each one element 1 into 1, 1 into 1, 1 into 1. Automatically the answer will become what? 5. So that's what I was guessing it. Now go for further. So now it is moving away. Now you take right edge. That become very easy. N. This is n minus 4. How many elements are there? 5 elements are there. Now, when it is moving like this, you compare to with this one. So when you're moving like this, 5 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements. When I'm moving like this, it is going keep on decreasing. But up to this point only it will decrease. Further it will become 0 now. So decreasing case I am taking it. So it is moving like this. Okay. And the last elements of the second signal is overlapped with the last element of the first one. Then what is that way? 9. This is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So therefore, what I should write? N lies between case number 4 is what? N lies between 0 to 13. Y of n is equal to summation k ranges from, what is the overlapped area? This is the overlapped area. This has gone out now. N minus 4 to 9. 1, which is equal to y of n is equal to what? 9 minus n plus 4 plus 1, which is equal to 5, 9, 10 plus 4, 14 minus n. And the last case, n minus 4. This is 9. Case number 5, n minus 4. Left edge of the second signal is crossing the right edge of the first signal. N minus 4 is greater than 9 and n is greater than 13 and y of n is equal to 0. Since y of n is equal to 0, y of n is equal to 0, I have not taken equal to. Okay. Shall we summarize the answer? Y of n is equal to 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 0 for n less than 0 and is equal to n plus 1 for n lies between 0 to 4 and is equal to 5 for n lies between n lies between 4 to 9 and is equal to 14 minus n for n lies between this one 0 to 13. Sorry. This is third case. Fourth case. Case number is 0 to 13. Not 0 to 13. Sorry. 9 to 13. 9, no? 9 to 13. So when the right edge is moving here, it is 9 to 13. N lies between 9 to 13. Its value is 14 minus and is equal to 0 for n greater than 13. Okay. Verify the cases first. Minus infinity to 0, 0 to 4, 4 to 9, 9 to 13, 13 to infinity. So all of them are covered. Right. Now n less than 0, as long as this is before, as long as n is less than before this 0, what will happen? No overlapping. Therefore, answer is 0. When n is equal to 0, n is equal to 0 means one element is 1 into 1, you will get the answer as 1. N is equal to 4. N is equal to 4 means what? So it is coming to, so all the elements, all the 5 elements are gets overlapped. N is equal to 4. N is equal to 4, 5. N is equal to 4, 5. N is equal to 9, also 5. N is equal to 9. 14 minus 9, 5. N is equal to 13, 1. And n is equal to 13, 1. So now you check it out. N is equal to 13 means what? N minus 4. N minus 4 is equal to 9. Then n is equal to 13. That means the last element is before this one. So one element is gets overlapped. Therefore, you will get the answer as 1 for 13. Greater than 13 means what? N greater than 13 means n minus 4. The left edge of the second signal is crossing the right edge of the first signal. At that point, no overlapping at all. So n is greater than 13 is nothing but n minus 4 is greater than 9. Y of n is equal to 0. So this is the sketch. What is that? This is the convolution of a two unequal and finite signals. Sketching is once again complicated, but still I'll sketch it. Okay. But they won't expect sketching. Very rarely they'll expect sketching for discrete of this kind. N less than 0. 0. Okay, right. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Less than 0, less than 0, 0. At 0, its value is 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 at 4. Okay. 4, it's 5. 4 onwards, what will happen? Up to 9, it is 5 only. Constant. Okay. After 9, what will happen? It will decrease. 14 minus 9 means 5. And 10 means 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. And beyond 13, it is 0. This is your y of n. That's how we should sketch it. So now one more problem I'll take up with a different width. Problem number 162. Okay. X of n is equal to u of n minus n plus 2 to u of n minus 4. And h of n is equal to n plus 5. I'll take n plus 5. H of n is equal to u of n plus 2 minus u of n minus 3. Okay. X of n is ranging from where to where? X of n starting from minus 5. Minus 5 it starts. Minus 5 to what? Fourth also gets subtracted up to 3. So here it is, the signal is the variety compared to the last problem. This one is what? Variety. So that means it will not start from 0. So therefore, minus 5 to 3, its value is 1. That is your x of n. H of n is from where to where? Minus 2. Minus 2 to third element also gets subtracted. So therefore, up to 2 only. So therefore, what will you get? H of n. Minus 2 go up, 3 came down, therefore third element also gets subtracted. So y of n is equal to what? X of n convolution with h of n. Y of n is equal to summation k varies from minus infinity to plus infinity, x of k into h of n minus k. Okay. X of k. X of k is nothing but what? X of k minus 5 to 3. X of k. H of minus k is from where to where? This is from minus 2 to plus 2. Fold it. Once again, minus 2 to plus 2. This is from minus 2 to plus 2. H of minus k. This is zeroth value. Zeroth value is n. This is n minus 2. Case 1. N plus 2. N minus 2. Case 1. N plus 2. As long as the right edge of the second signal is before the left edge of the first signal, n plus 2 is less than minus 5 or n less than minus 7. Okay, right. Case 2. Case 2. This is n plus 2, n minus 2. Width is different and finite. Therefore, we will get 5 cases. How many elements are? Now you go for counting the elements. Case 2. N plus 2 lies between where to where? Okay. Number of elements in the second one, as you know that it's 5 because minus 2 to plus 2, we have including 0 means 5 elements will be there. You can count it. Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. 5 elements will be there. Okay, right? So therefore n plus 2 lies between where to where? -5 to. So 5 elements are there, means -5, -4, -3, -2, -1. Therefore n plus 2 lies between -5 to -1. I'll repeat once again. So what is that we have? 5 elements are there, -2 to +2. All the five, until all the 5 elements gets overlapped, area is goes on increasing. So once it is closed, what is that? Overlapped means the left edge becomes equal to what? -5, -4, -3, -2, -1. So therefore it becomes equal to -1, or we can write it as n lies between -7, and this is -3. Y of n is equal to summation. So this is the overlapped area. From where? -5. You see this one. -5 is there. Here. -5 is there. -5 to n plus 2. K varies from -5 to n plus 2, 1, which is equal to n plus 2 plus 5 plus 1, which is equal to n plus 8. Okay. Now, we know the third case answer. Just we need to do it, that's it. Because this is n plus 2, this is n minus 2. All the elements are gets overlapped. Therefore, 5 elements are there. All the 5 corresponding 5 of the first one, each one you multiply and add it. Answer is 5. Shall we check it out? Okay, right. Case number 3. Take weightage only. N plus 2 lies between. Already you have moved up to what? N plus 2 you have moved up to -1. So therefore start from -1. -1 to 3. Or n lies between -3 to 1. So therefore what will I get? This answer is y of n is equal to summation k varies from n minus 2 to n plus 2. Expected answer is 5 and multiply by 1 into 1. Okay, all of them are 1 only. It is equal to n plus 2 minus n plus 2 plus 1, which is equal to minus n plus n gets cancelled. 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1 is 5. Is the right answer. Now, go beyond this. N plus 2. This is n minus 2. Case number. Case 4. Now, write it. How many elements are there? 5 elements are there. Keep it here. 3. All the 5 elements are moving like this. So when the last element overlaps with the last element of the first signal, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So therefore, what is that we have? The right edge n plus 2 moves between 3 to n plus 2 moves between 3 to 7. Okay, I'll count it once again. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 elements, therefore it will become 7. So 3 to 7, or n lies between 1 to 5. Y of n is equal to what? Summation k varies from where to where? N minus 2 to 3, 1, which is equal to y of n is equal to 3 minus n plus 2 plus 1, which is equal to 6 minus n. The last case number 4. Case number 4. So what will happen? Case number 5. Case 5. What is this? N minus 2, n plus 2, and this is 3. left edge of the second signal is crossing the right edge of the first signal. I mean to say that n minus 2 is greater than 3 or n is greater than 5, y of n is equal to 0. So summarize the answer. What is that we have? First one is 0. First one is 0. First one is 0 for case number 1. For n less than or equal to, oh, I have not written the answer. Y of n is equal to 0. As long as the n less than minus 7. N less than minus 7. Y of n is equal to 0. Case 2 is what? Case 2 is n plus 8. For n lies between where to where? Minus 7 to minus 3. Minus 7 to minus 3. And third case is what? Third case is answer is 5. For n lies between minus 3 to 1 and is equal to what? Fourth case. And fourth case n lies between 1 to 3. 1 to 3. N lies between 1 to 3. Sorry. 1 to 5. N lies between 1 to 5. Answer is 5 and is equal to 0 for n greater than 5. So cases you check it. Minus infinity to minus 7, minus 7 to minus 3, minus 3 to 1, 1 to 5, 5 to infinity. No overlapping, no break at all, no gap, right? N less than minus 7, 0. N less than minus 7 means what? N less than minus 7 means n plus 2 less than minus 5. What do you mean by n plus 2 less than minus 5? As long as this edge is before minus 5, no overlapping, therefore answer is 0. That's what we said. N is equal to minus 7. Answer is what? 1 here. N is equal to minus 7 means what? N is equal to minus 7 is nothing but n plus 2 is equal to minus 5. This right edge is just below this one. Only one element will be there. Therefore, what will you get? Answer is 1. We got it here. And here also we got it 1. Okay. Minus 3 means what? 5. 8 minus 3, 5. Minus 3, 5. 1, 5. Okay, right. Hey, one more case I left out. Sorry. The fourth case I have not written the answer. 1 minute, 1 minute. Fourth case, what is it? Case number 4. 6 minus n. Sorry. Okay, right. N is equal to 1, 5 here. N is equal to 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. N is equal to 5, 1. N is equal to 5, 1 means what? N is, what do you mean by n is equal to 5? N is equal to 5 is nothing but n is equal to 5 is nothing but n plus 2 is equal to 7. What do you mean by n plus 2 is equal to 7? N plus 2 is equal to 7 means what? When the right edge is at 7, the right edge is 7, left edge will be at 3. So one element will be there, that will be gets overlapped. That's why you will get it as answer as 1. N is equal to 5. So n greater than 5. N greater than 5 means what? What do you mean by n greater than 5? N minus 2 greater than 3. What do you mean by n minus 2 greater than 3? N minus 2 is nothing but what? Left edge of the second signal is crossing the right edge of the first signal. N minus 2 greater than 3. Hence the answer is what? 0. That's how we should do it. You can sketch it if you want. You can sketch it, but its signal will be ranging from where to where? Minus 7 to 5 you will get it, right? At minus 7 it is 1 like that. You can sketch it, right? So that's how we should do the problem. And if you want, you can sketch this one also. Okay, right. Minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Minus 7. Minus 7, it is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At minus 3, what is the value? Minus 3, its value is 8 minus 3, 5. Minus 3, 5. Up to 1, it is 5. Up to 1, it is 5 means minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1. Up to this point, it is 5. Beyond 1 means what? 6 minus 1, 5. 2, 6 minus 2, 4. So at 2, it is 4, 3, 2, 1. Y of n. Right? That's how we should do the problem. So this is the sketch. See, 0, increasing, constant, decreasing. It is similar to the earlier problem what we did. I'll show you that in continuous. See this. This is a problem. 0, increasing, constant, decreasing. So both the widths are unequal and finite. So that's how we should do the convolution of any two signals. Right? So next, where you so this is about how to do continuous time convolution and discrete time convolution. Now we shall see that's all about this module. But where will you find the application of it? So all those things we shall discuss, right? So application of convolution in the next class, I will continue with that. Where we use this continuous time convolution, what is the advantage of, because without knowing what is it, we have done the mathematical operation, just like adding the two numbers 4 plus 5 6, 4 plus 5 9, something like that. We did the mathematical. What is the practical implication of it, and where we are using it? And sir, so much complex is there. Still you are doing it. What is the necessity of it? The reason you'll come to know in the next class why we should use this one and what is the application of it. This concept you will be studying in the higher semester also, in the next semester as well, or next to that. The DSP, 5th semester DSP, you will be studying it. And in the lab also, you will be studying this. Okay. Convolution of this discrete elements, you will be studying it. Okay. All those things we shall discuss in the next class. I'll stop at this level. We continue in the next class. Okay.